Hello, dear listeners, and welcome back to Book Summary 5, the 5-minute summary channel. I'm Sammy, your host. Today, we're diving into A Dance with Dragons by George R.R. Martin, published in 2011. This is the 5th book in the A Song of Ice and Fire series, which inspired the hit TV show Game of Thrones. Let's dive into the key events and storylines so you'll feel like you've read it cover to cover. And stick around for a fun fact about the biggest difference between the book and the show. The novel picks up where A Storm of Swords and A Feast for Crows left off, with the Seven Kingdoms still embroiled in conflict and intrigue. The storylines are vast and complex, so let's break down the major arcs. In the north, Jon Snow, the newly elected Lord Commander of the Night's Watch, faces numerous challenges. He attempts to integrate the wildlings into the Night's Watch, a move that creates significant tension among his men. Jon also prepares for the looming threat of the White Walkers by strengthening the defenses of the Wall and seeking support from the Night's Watch's traditional enemies. Stannis Baratheon has established his camp at the Wall, claiming to be the rightful king of Westeros. He aims to rally the North to his cause, marching on Winterfell to confront the Boltons, who hold the castle. Meanwhile, Melisandre, the Red Priestess, continues to support Stannis with her prophecies and magic, though her visions are often ambiguous. In Winterfell, Theon Greyjoy, now known as Reek, endures horrific abuse under Ramsay Bolton. Theon's arc is one of the most harrowing in the book as he grapples with his identity and the consequences of his past actions. Eventually, he escapes with Jeyne Poole, who is posing as Arya Stark, in a desperate bid for freedom. In the Riverlands, Jaime Lannister attempts to bring order to the region, negotiating with rebellious houses and dealing with the aftermath of the war. Brienne of Tarth reappears, leading Jaime on a mysterious quest, though their true objectives remain unclear. In King's Landing, Tyrion Lannister, having fled the city after killing his father Tywin, finds himself in a series of perilous adventures. Tyrion is captured and sold into slavery, eventually ending up in the company of a traveling circus. His journey takes him across the Narrow Sea, where he meets new allies and plots his return to power. Across the Narrow Sea, Daenerys Targaryen struggles to maintain control of Meereen. Her efforts to end slavery and establish a just rule are met with resistance from former slave owners and insurgents, known as the Sons of the Harpy. Daenerys' dragons grow increasingly uncontrollable, adding to her challenges. As the city descends into chaos, Daenerys makes the difficult decision to marry Hizdahr zo Loraq to bring peace, though the marriage proves tenuous. Tyrion Lannister is eventually brought to Daenerys' court, where he uses his cunning and political acumen to gain her favor. Tyrion's wit and resourcefulness shine as he navigates the treacherous waters of Meereen's politics, seeking to advise Daenerys and secure his own future. In Braavos, Arya Stark continues her training with the Faceless Men. She adopts the identity of a blind beggar as part of her lessons, learning to rely on her other senses. Arya's journey is one of self-discovery and transformation as she hones her skills and prepares for her eventual return to Westeros. In the Iron Islands, Asha Greyjoy vies for power against her uncle Euron, who has returned with dark ambitions and mysterious new abilities. Euron's ruthless quest for dominance leads to further strife within the Greyjoy family and the Ironborn as they navigate alliances and betrayals. In Dorne, Prince Doran Martell's plans for vengeance against the Lannisters begin to unfold. His daughter, Arianne, plots to crown Myrcella Baratheon as queen, challenging the rule of King Tommen. The intricate politics of Dorne add another layer of complexity to the already volatile situation in Westeros. The novel ends with several cliffhangers. Jon Snow is betrayed by his own men and left for dead after making controversial decisions that anger the Night's Watch. Daenerys, after fleeing Meereen on the back of her dragon Drogon, finds herself stranded in the Dothraki Sea. Tyrion continues to maneuver through the politics of Meereen, seeking a way to help Daenerys reclaim the Iron Throne. One major difference between the book and the TV show is the handling of several key characters. For instance, in the books, Jon Snow's fate after his stabbing remains unresolved, whereas the show progresses his storyline further. Additionally, certain characters like Aegon Targaryen and his claim to the throne are explored in the books, but not in the show. In conclusion, A Dance with Dragons is a richly detailed and expansive continuation of the epic saga. George R.R. Martin's intricate storytelling and deep character development make this a compelling read that sets the stage for even more dramatic events in the series. Thank you for tuning in to Book Summary 5, the 5-minute summary channel. If you enjoyed this summary, please subscribe, like, and share it with your friends. Until next time, happy reading.